Hello. In this PowerPoint, we are going to be looking at how teachers are paid. The two most common forms of pay for teachers are the step and ladder system and merit pay. Now you need to know that each state decides what they're going to do with their education system, and then within the state of Kansas, each school district can decide, make those decisions about how teachers are paid or how they spend their money within the district, that sort of thing. So know that each school district is going to be different. The most common is the step and ladder system, which is what we see most often. Teachers are paid based on the degree that they hold and the years of experience that they have teaching. The other one is a merit pay, which is a reform effort, and the idea is that teachers that are doing a better job get paid more money. So we're going to look at those two real quick. This is an example of a step and ladder system. I just pulled, this is the salary schedule for Garden City School District, USD 457, for the 2017-18 school year. All right, so this is the system that teachers are paid based on the degree that they hold and the years of experience that they have. So for most of you new teachers, you're going to have a bachelor's degree with 0 years of experience, and so your starting pay would be $38,782. Okay, so if you don't get any more degrees or anything like that, and if you've been teaching for 10 years, your pay would be $44,195. And then, so let's say you have 10 years of experience, but you have a master's degree. That pay, or that teacher, would be paid $47,041. So everything is based upon what degree you have and the years of experience that you have teaching. And so if you notice on this pay scale, if you just have a bachelor's degree, once you've taught for 12 years, your pay basically would stop and you wouldn't get any more pay. But if you went on and you got a bachelor's plus the 15 hours, your pay would increase a little bit. If the higher your degree, the more money you're going to get paid. Supplemental pay is another thing that teachers or new teachers often are curious about. So I just wanted to talk about that just a little bit. This is pay that you get in addition to what we just looked at, those salaries that were on that salary schedule. So sometimes, let's say that you're coaching basketball or you're coaching volleyball, you'll get an additional pay for doing that. Or if you're sponsoring a club or an activity, some high demand areas like special education or bilingual teachers in some districts will get paid more money. And again, remember, for each school district, it's going to be different as to how much that pay is. But this is in addition to what you get from your base pay salary. Some districts will even pay for things like bus duty or lunch duty, just different things like that. And again, just keep in mind that each school district is different. The second form of pay that we're looking at here is performance pay, or it's also called merit-based pay. The idea with this is that in order to make education better, we need to pay the good teachers or the best teachers more money. And so that's kind of the idea. The better the teacher, the more money that they'll get paid. Instead of paying them based on experience or degrees that they hold, they're paid on how good of a job they do. And it seems like a good plan. Seems like that would be a good way to do it, that if you're a really great teacher, you put in the extra time and the extra effort to do a great job teaching, that you would get paid more money. But there is a lot of controversy with this. Some of the questions that often arise are, how do you decide who are the best teachers? And then who decides the best teachers? Which then leads to a lot of other things that often come up. One of the biggest things is that with merit-based pay, teachers are often paid according to how well their students do on standardized tests, which leads to a lot of things. There's a lot of different philosophies tied with testing students. The idea that sometimes students just don't test well. I might do a really great job teaching, but my students or some of the students just don't test well. or maybe my students didn't score really high on these tests, but I have made huge gains with these students throughout the year. So they've really progressed a lot, even though they're still not where we want them to be. But they did make huge improvements, and that's worth something. And then another big controversy with this is that it creates competition instead of cooperation with teachers. If you remember from the one of your first PowerPoints, one of the motivators or the positive things about teaching is that teachers usually collaborate really well with each other. They're there to help each other and support each other. What research has shown us is that with merit-based pay, teachers often it creates an atmosphere of competition as opposed to cooperation and helping each other. I'm trying to be a better teacher than you are, and so I'm not going to share my ideas with you, or I'm not going to work as well with you in hopes that I will gain more money. And that's a big downfall with teaching, because that has always been one of the big advantages and the nice things about the atmosphere of teaching is that teachers work so well together. So I hope this gives you a little bit idea about the two different forms of pay for teachers, the step and ladder system and the performance-based pay.